Slab Hub.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob. It's Chris. We're here. So one of us is in front of a great wall of comics, the other in front of the great white north.
It's true. It really is white now, too.
How you doing, Chris?
Good, Rob. So for everyone that's watching right now, I was a last minute Larry. I literally showed up when we had the countdown going. Rob, I actually went
2 weeks
to
in a row, actually.
I went into the StreamYard, the links that you sent me just to go in as the co-host, but it wasn't there, so I then had to backtrack and get to the original link and then come forward that way, or I would have been there like a good minute before. But that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it.
I'll have to teach you later. All right. So, anyways,
Okay.
I figured you just wait until you got the go live notification. Oh, he's live. All right, good.
Oh, yeah.
Lucretius, how you doing? Happy to have you here as always. The Cat Fan, Comics Man, Chop and Drop, Shop for Comics, our man, the White Shadow. Who else we got in here? Gary B's here. How you doing, Gary? Happy to have you here. So today, the guest is me. Once again, we kind of come back around to the roots for a moment. I have a stack. This goes all the way to the floor here of books that have come from CGC CBCS.
A fat stacks.
Yeah, and actually, there's another box down front too here, fat stacks of comics. So I thought, hey, I got all these slabs. I'd been accumulating them. They'd been coming in, purposely not opening them, figuring why open them as a mail call, then have to somehow circle back to them anyways. I might as well open them live here. So some of these have been here for about 2 weeks, but I've got them all here. We'll go through them. There's these two boxes actually are slabs that I purchased that I figured as well as I'm revealing slabs, I might as well reveal slabs on SlabHub.
I like the premise.
Yeah, so not nice thought process. And so now in a prep for this, to make this a little bit more interesting to somewhat, now I did peek ahead of time at what the grades were, especially since I've been here, but it's been a while since I actually looked at them. So I've since forgotten, for the most part, what the grades were, but it gave me opportunity to grab the graders notes for all of them, so that when I go through as we go through them, I have the list of what I had thought the range was going to be. We'll reveal the grade, and then we can talk about the graders notes, whether or not, and especially in the case of any of them were off dramatically on, to try to see what's going on. Just kind of make it a little bit more interesting there. So the shipments that we have here, first I'll start off with the mail call ones, but then we'll get into the CBCS shipment. That's the main. There's two main shipments. One is from CBCS and one's from CGC. The CBCS was shipped out on May 21st. It was for fast pass pressing and grading. Now, it does not seem that seems that fast pass only affects the grading and not their pressing, but they did the pressing at CBCS in this particular case. They were received within 4 days, so of my shipping them out. Yeah. Oh, say hey, what's up, the Panda and Thomas Caps? Nice. Happy to have you guys all with us today. So to 4 days received, and then took basically the original estimate was that they would ship out in October. They shipped out a month later in November. So total time in-house, it was 171 days for this is Golden Age books for press, clean, and grade with a fast pass. Not bad. It missed its mark, but it was not bad. The CGC books that are down here, that we'll get to the big bulk of them, were sent out in April. Those were sent in for grade only. They received them in May 24th. Actually, they shipped out early April, received them May 24th. So it took them 46 days to receive them versus the 4. and they were supposed to be completed based on the timelines, October 21st. They shipped out November 1st, so they weren't too far off on there. Total time for grade only was 212 days.
Man.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the bulk of it. Now there's some other good news. I mean, like I did get there's some magazine books. We'll talk about them anyways. Anyway, so this wasn't coming up, right? If you go to the homepage though, Nabs, on my page now I have live events as well as recorded events now show up. So on the main page there. Anyways, so let's take a look. Yeah, thank you, James. Yeah, James telling us that he's late, but we can start now. That's what I was doing. I was stalling for you, James. So it's all
Rob,
good.
we can go now.
Yeah, Paul, thank you for joining us. All right, so this first one, this is a little bit of a mail call one. This is a book, it's not going to be an exciting slab, but I picked it up off of Shortbox. Shortbox is a app-based selling platform that focuses on slabs. They sent a coupon to me because I hadn't bought a comic in a little bit. So they sent me it was a weird dollar amount. It was like a $21 and some odd cents coupon. I think it was supposed to be tied to some kind of anniversary or something. I was like, oh, whatever. I was looking around and I found a cheap slab. So this slab ended up costing me $17 out of pocket. So that's not bad. This is packed rather interestingly. It's not a spin mop. So, but let's see in here. Duct tape. All right. Plastic bag. Ugh. Lots of trash. All right. So this we have is Detective. Oops.
Oh, free comic book day.
We gotta make this. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, free comic book day, Detective Comics number 27, special edition, and a 9.8. You know, it cost me $17. I couldn't have had a slab for that, so I like that. So yeah, I'll take it. And it's got the little in the background behind the white homage is the original Detective Comics 27.
Yeah. I like it. I can remember that was my first free comic book day in ages when that one came out. It was always something that I purposely tried to avoid just because of the people and the lineups and everything.
This isn't a free comic book day, actually. This is just a special edition of Detective Comics number 27 from the new 52.
Maybe it was a part of Batman Day.
It does say free. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It says it reprints the first appearance of Batman from Detective Comics 27. Who cares? Whatever the case is.
Right.
It was $17. It was worth every penny.
Yeah, this is free grading on a book.
All right. So this book, I've teased this book on a couple of shows I've been on. This is a book that Chris and I have seen presented to us on this show multiple times.
Yeah, I think 3 times at least.
And each time we've sat there and said, I can't believe that we don't have this book in our collection. We've talked about how affordable the book is in the grand scheme of significant keys. And so I had been on the lookout for one. And unfortunately, a lot of the individuals that were selling lower grade copies really just wanted ridiculous sums of money. Double, triple what the book is worth or sells for, and didn't want to come down. And then finally, I ended up finding keeping on the hunt, not overpaying. Finally, found the right deal to come along that allowed me to go ahead and pick up the Brave and the Bold number 54, the first Teen Titans, in a 7.0.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even notice the grade. I was just staring at the cover. I'm like, oh, I'm the only one that's not a member of this club anymore. And then Rob steps up with a 7-0. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
so I was happy to pick that up. And of course, if you watched my regular unboxings you saw the other day, I picked up the Brave and Bold 60, which was where Wonder Girl, and then they actually coined the team name. So yeah, so super happy. First appearance of the origin of the Teen Titans, Robin, Aqualad, Kid Flash, from December 1964. So.
Yep, Rob's
It
a
looks
member of
like-
the club. Everyone, I just been
Looks like most of the reason for this book, I haven't scanned it. Yeah, there's some spine ticks, a little bit of stuff. Most of the stuff is like this. There's some discoloration on the backside, but who
now,
cares?
Rob. Is it worth cracking then?
No. The spine ticks. I'll bring up the actual grade notes on it at some point, but I don't see that it's worth cracking. Let's see if I can get. So like you get this corner here, among other things, and then you have some color breaking spine ticks and whatnot, and it's a little bit of discoloration on the staple. I would say that it is not, even if you could clean this back, I don't see that you're getting anything significantly. I don't see any. It looks like it was pressed before it was done. So.
Well, one fine day I will join the club, like the majority of the people watching this video.
All right. Oh, let's do this last modern book, and then we'll get into some Golden Age books. How's that? So this, where did I get into this thing? Good for you, CGC. Holy cow. Oh, looks like it's openings there. There we go. All right. So if this is what I think it is, this is returning from a signing event. Let's see, Chris, you can always count on me not to have it. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Okay, I can see that we have 20 people watching right now. Make sure, everyone, that you hit that like button. Yeah. Let's help out and carry on Slab Hub the best we can.
There we go. Hopefully this isn't too loud over the stupid microphone. All right. Some bubble wrap. Let's pull this slab out. My biggest problem with this today is I'm going to have freaking packaging galore all over the place. Cleanup is going to be a joy. Fortunately, I brought a box to put these slabs in. All right, some rubber bands, more cardboard. Oh, this is not the one I was hoping it was, but it still is a sign event slab. Why did he? These fuckers.
Oh.
Just didn't sign it where I would have liked. It was already this was an already signed slab, so I couldn't mark. So this is Wolverine #1. This is the Miko Soyen cover C variant. So the X Factor homage to, of course, McFarlane's Hulk. I had it previously signed by Ben Piercy and Adam Kubert. They signed it back on 2/21. And then Miko Soyen was doing a signing, and so I said, I thought he would sign right here. It makes sense. But no, he signed down here. Not a lot I can do about that, but still cool. Nice triple sign book. Got the Wolverine logo on the top.
Okay, so first, so I know that you're a little heartbroken about that. Let's find some positives here. Hold that back up. Okay, so as someone that's an autograph enthusiast, I'll tell you right away, and also as a comic book fan, you didn't lose a grade. You didn't lose any grade for cracking that book. So
it was a 9.8. It came back at 9.8, right?
Let's look at the positives, considering how long that book has been away from home. Second, we had the same basic colors used for each autograph.
Yeah.
The wear on the Sharpie, or if it's a paint pen kind of thing.
Thin, but yeah.
Right. The wear on it is what it is. And in the end, yeah, he didn't sign obviously at the light flash of Wolverine's claw, but he did pick a dark point to sign.
Yeah. I'm actually more surprised that he signed there just from the fact that I didn't request anything, but I would think that as the artist of the cover, he wouldn't have written on his art necessarily.
Right. He did put it between the two characters. I'll give him that. Like there are some small positives there.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, let's spotlight the fact that book has seen some miles.
There's nothing wrong with the book, TJ.
Right.
I'm just nitpicking over a signature location placement.
Yeah,
I try to keep the glare off of it.
Like the book has seen some serious miles in the last few years, and it's still a 9.8. So yeah. I would be more than over the top, regardless of Nico signed it just maybe 2 inches lower than where he should have. But yeah, it's what
qualifies as a 9. So it qualifies as a 9.8 for CGC, gentlemen. Well, cool. All right, let's move on. Well, how about we get into some Golden Age books? How's that sound?
Let's do it. Shout out Nick, DJ. Thanks for joining us.
We'll do these Golden Age books, and then we'll pause for a giveaway, and then we'll get into the CGC Silver Age books. Let's crack this open. I did not think about
I guess it means I'm a little bit more of a half as glass, or the glass is half full. Like you look at it, the autograph is 2 inches south of where it should be. I look at it, my God, this book has been across this continent how many laps now, and it's still a 9.8.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm putting my mic up. Go ahead and entertain everybody. Put my mic up here so nobody has to listen to this as I cut through this.
Yeah. Okay. So again, everyone, there's now 22 people. I see some new people have joined us. Make sure they hit that like button, everyone. With that being said, I can see the chat is kind of blowing up. If you're just joining us a few moments ago, Rob actually opened the first official appearance of the Teen Titans, the Brave and the Bold.
All right, and I'm back.
And if you're a member of that club, give me a shout out. Let me know that you own that book, because I am one of those that does not. And over the last few months, while we've been having guests on SlabHub, one of the most constant books is, in fact, that Tri version of the Teen Titans. And I think I'm going to have to just bite the bullet, join the club, go out and read and grab one of those affordable major DC keys.
All right. So this first book, Dick Tracy Monthly. Let me get back here.
Oh, I sense the jokes coming right away.
So this is from 1948. This is issue number 7. And I originally had this pegged at a 5055.
Nice.
So we have foxing to cover an interior long vertical crease down the center front back cover. Oh yeah, sub crease, and small parts barely breaks color. That was kind of like the giving thing on it, is that there's this sub crease type thing. You can't. That kind of sets the cap in. Otherwise, it's a beautiful book. If it wasn't for that big long crease, this book is a 7.0.
Every day,
all day long, because it is just beautiful colors. Let me try to take this. Let me take it out of this. I cut out of the condom there. I mean, there you go. Dick has a crease. That's right. All right.
It is SlabHub.
Next up, let's grab. Come on. I'm just going to pull these out of the plastic bags because, well. Everything we do to cut down glare is good. All right.
Was that Dick in protection as well? I didn't notice.
It was. It had a condom on.
All right.
So the back cover here, our Daisy air rifles. Yeah, love that. So, all right. So this is our Famous Funnies issue 37. So this is a Platinum Age book. This is from 1937.
So pre-Second World War.
Correct.
Okay. Mhm.
Famous Funnies collected basically newsprint funny strips
Yep.
throughout them. What is the key kind of piece for me on some of these Famous Funnies is they have some of the very, very early Buck Rogers comic book strips in them. So this cleaned up and pressed really well because this book, I had it pegged at like a 335. And it looks better than that now. And well, it's a 3.
Oh,
So
it's
okay,
very
what?
bright for a 3.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, let's see what it's. Oh, well, there's some. So I mean, the spine is the issue,
Yeah.
obviously, on a book of this age. So we have spine roll and wear, 1/2 inch spine, top spine split, several name ink stamps on the front cover. Oh yeah, Eugene S. Martin. He wanted everyone to know that it was his book. And general cover wear, bending, soiling, creases. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 stamps, 8 stamps of Eugene S. Martin's name. And then there's a big, I don't know if I can get it to show up here. There's a big crease that runs diagonally right here. Maybe there. Yeah, there you go. Right across there and stuff. But still, 1937, when you are this old, let's see how good you look, right?
Damn Eugene.
Damn Eugene, exactly. My book, my book, my book.
For a book that's approaching in and around 90 years old, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, Gary Paul Speed made a comment about picking up the Avengers JLA number 4. I think that what the one that he's talking about is a book that Mark had, the cover where Superman is holding both Mjolnir and Captain America's shield. Yeah, it's an iconic cover. Very nice.
Yeah, good. And that's fun. So some of the stuff, right? When you see a book and it inspires you to, hey, oh, I want to get that, or I like that. That's great. So, all right, Famous Funnies again. This is issue 64.
Okay.
So this one is from 1939. So it becomes a Golden Age book because Golden Age is 1938, I think it is. So again, with the Buck Rogers in here as well. The pickup, I have this tagged at a 4.45 and comes back a 4.5.
Wow.
Okay. Several small staple tears, spine stress, creases barely breaking color. So, but it is a beautiful book. It presents so well.
Now, does it say the season or the month on there? Was it a
November?
bi-monthly publication?
November 1939.
Okay, so the Second World War had just officially started. Second World War started in September 1939. So yeah,
go get a daisy.
Go get a daisy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
beautiful. I love the old football follies type of books. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Stamps back in the day, tattoo nowadays. Yeah.
All right. This one. Oof. This is a rough book. I can tell just from looking at the backside. What is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So we have a Flash Gordon book.
Oh, boy.
This is a Dell Flash Gordon number 2. This is from 1953, so straight up atomic age. It has a lot of spine ticks and stuff, as you can see along there. It's a black cover from 1953, right? Wow. So, and the backside is, so you can see the spine roll and the dirt and creases even in there. So
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a guess before you reveal. 3.0.
Yeah, I had this tagged at a 3.35.
2.5.
2.5. Okay. So 2.5 Flash Gordon number 2, general cover wear, bends and soiling and creases, spine roll, tears, wear, stress and creases. But that's a pretty looking 2.5.
Now, does it mention Ming the Merciless at all in the notes about what's inside the book?
No,
Or possible
it says,
characters? Okay.
it says painted cover.
Okay. Painted cover.
Wow, actually I can even see like the book is got a little. I wonder if they had to squeeze it in that slab. Oh no, that's just the plastic. Never mind.
Flash Gordon Stax has a crack in soil. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, okay. So these should be. I can see. I know what this book is from the back of it. Oh man, these bags barely fit these slabs. That's for sure.
I have
All
that problem.
That's not what she said.
Oh, Joe Palooka.
That's right. So I got like 3 Joe Palookas here now. One of these, I don't know if this is the one. Number 6. I don't. No. So one of these ones I got in here. I think it's issue 7 or 9 because I have 6, 7, and 9 here. One of them was a file copy, supposedly, which means that the company they put it in a file drawer and put it away. So it's in typically really good condition. Now these are really good condition too. I had this one as the lowest grade of the 3 of them when I looked at it. I had this tagged at a 6.5 to 7.5 range. Came back 6.0. Okay, so 6.0 on this guy. We have a 7-inch corner crease on the top back cover that does not break. Oh. Okay. So let me see if I can get it in there at all. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get that in. It kind of runs this way from this top corner down. Oops, down this way. There's like I can't get it well on here because it's because they did press it, but man, it's subtle. But yeah, okay. So there's a big crease in there. What else we got? A 1/4-inch tear at the bottom back cover. Spine stress barely breaks cover, but still okay. 6.0 on a Golden Age book. This is from 1946. So
Comic hero, maybe. Superhero, not.
I don't know. But you know what? I love it on here to think about this. I want you to think about this in the print runs. How many books, and we talk about print runs today, 300,000 is a huge print run, right? When we talk about X-Men and Spawn 1, we talk about the million print runs. There's over 1 million copies of each issue.
Yet that's the first one I've ever seen.
So, all right. Next up, another Joe Palooka. Interesting. Come on. Ugh. According to the backside, you can get 12 issues for $1. Wonder if you can still do that. It's the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries. Oh, hey, honey. I am so happy we got married. How would you like a 12 issue subscription to Joe Palooka Comics?
It's
All
a
right.
gift that'll keep on giving.
So here's our another Joe Palooka here. This is issue number 7. So this is from 1946. I had this at a 7.75. Survey says
Oh boy,
8.5. So this is, yeah,
wonderful.
that is this is Harvey Publications.
I was going to say that spine looks really nice just from here.
So the grader's notes on it are that there are light spine crease or light. This is number 7, right? Yeah. So light, spine stress, small edge, and corner wear. MC written on the top front cover in grease pencil. Fingerprints on the top back cover. Now, I don't know if those are fingerprints or not, but you can see these marks. Obviously, they didn't clean off when they did the cleaning. This says it's the first appearance of the Flying Fool. So it's a key issue, no less, of Joe Palooka Comics in an 8.5. So
8.5.
there we
Incredible.
go. And the last of my Joe Palookas. I think this is Joe Palooka. Yep. Okay. There we go.
No, that's a different cover.
Yeah, not standing in the boxing ring, but now published every month. Over 1 million copies. And this is Joe Palooka number 9 from 1947. So Joe's obviously quit boxing and he's gone off to help the army, or of course by then. So the army war is already over, actually. So, but this has got this one also I had it as 7075 and 70.
Very nice.
All right, so this one has a 1/2-inch stain on the top right front cover, light spine stress, light edge and corner wear, small stain on the bottom spine, corner crease and top. Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of shit. Imagine that. It's an old book, but it's all minor stuff. Accumulation of minor things. And this one, you can make your Baby Ruth cookies.
Oh. Now, Baby Ruth is actually hard to find where I am, so it's one of those few bars along with the whatchamacallit that I grab whenever I cross that border.
Now, I used to eat whatchamacallits, but
only king size, though. I don't want those small ones.
All right. Got 2 more Golden Age books here from CBCS. These 2 books are going to be the same book, so actually let me just get them prepped. So these books cost me $19 for the pair. These are Atomic Age books. They, in fact, if my buddy Joe from Anachronic in here yet? Joe from Anachronic got some too. I turned him on to these.
Okay.
So this is Major Inepoch, the Space Ace. This was a gentleman on eBay had a box of new old stock. And this
look
was
how bright that cover is.
These were freebie books that were given away back in the day for Inepoch powder, chocolate made a drink mix container.
I see what's going on there.
So this was a promotional comic, Atomic Age comic, because supposedly it was like Tang, spacemen drink and or whatever. So new old stock. I had these tagged at about an 8.85. There is, like, you can see where they were stacked and stuff, color transfers on the back cover and stuff like that. But still, I mean, the spines, everything, amazing condition because they were just stacked in a box.
I'm gonna guess a little bit more conservatively. I'm thinking a 7.5. Oh my goodness! Boom.
And what was about the other one? 8.5 as well.
Wow.
So we got 2 Major Inepoch Space Ace 8.5 from 1951.
Incredible.
And it's listed as Inepoch chocolate flavored drink mix giveaway is what's labeled on the cover there. Cover art by Bob Powell. So there you are. Some great Space Ace looking book there. All right, before we do the giveaway, I said we're going to do all the Golden Age first. This should have 2 Golden Age books in here that went to CGC. What's those Space Aces go for? Probably not that much, I would imagine, because they were a freebie giveaway book, and it's not the Space Ace from DC. But who knows? They are 1950 comics. and they're graded 8.5 now. They'll probably go with whatever somebody pay for them. I'm guessing they're probably 60. I could probably get 60, 75 bucks. I would be surprised if they sold for much more than 100, given the
It's a
fact that
dead.
it was
It's a dead brand now, right?
well, it's a dead brand, sure, but I mean,
Okay.
it just really depends upon. This is the thing with some of these things with these golden age books, right? It really just depends on if you find the right collector who's interested in the book or not, right? Now there might be a bunch of these that hit the market pretty soon, just because this guy had this box of new old stock, and he was selling them for like 15 bucks a piece or 2 for 20. And so I picked up 2. I know Joe from Anachronic Comics picked up at least 1, if not 2 copies as well. So we know they're in good condition. So yeah. So these I'm like super excited for. Unfortunately, these are magazine size books. So they're magazine holders from CGC, which also means, unfortunately, I can't, not really going to be able to put them up on my wall. But these are Australian Golden Age comics. Oops. Hold on.
Michael, thanks for joining us. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it was just you have to gather a bunch of labels and mail them away like a cutout kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that or if if it was just like in store. I'm not sure what the deal was, but that's a good. I should do some research on it. Find out what you had to do to get the giveaway. All right, so these are Golden Age Australian books, and purple label.
Uh-oh. All right, let's roll with it.
So these are Buck Rogers books from Australia, 6p. It says right on it here, Fitchett Brothers, no date. From Australia. Restoration includes a small amount of glue on the spine of the cover. All right, so I didn't see it before, and I probably won't see it now, but minor. All right, so what is this? This is 108. So Buck Rogers, issue 108. This is from 1947. Now, these collected Buck Rogers comic book strips and then into comic book form, and then were reprinted and done out in Australia. These covers were almost like just a heavy newsprint. It wasn't like the glossy newspaper that you had. But I mean, it's a great cover, great art on it. This one I had guessed at a 6.65. 6.5. So it's a 6.5 with a C1 restoration, slight restoration with cream to off-white pages. So this is weird. They put the stupid label on the top, on the outside on this book, but they did label it. Let's see if I can get up there. Oops, wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Focus. It says Australia. Anyways. All right, so that's not going to fit in my box there. So let me slip that off the side. This other one, I just saw the grade on the top label.
Well, I can play the guessing game then.
This is Buck Rogers, issue 134 from 1950.
1950. Okay.
So Buck's got himself a gun.
Okay, so it's a nice blue label. The spine looks pretty good from this angle. The colors are still incredibly bright for the paper that they used. Okay, one color on the back. That doesn't look all that dirty. I'm gonna go a little. I'm gonna go high. I'm thinking that's an 8 at least.
I had it pegged at an 8.85.
Okay. Oh my
Only because I couldn't believe that a book would go to a 9 or something. I mean, on a book that this is old. So 19.
Okay. So we have a former franchise character. I use that term former loosely,
Right.
even though Gil
Right.
Gerard's is Buck Rogers is still in a lot of 70s babies' minds. A book that's from literally the other side of the planet. A book
Printed
that's now
printed on
70, going to be almost 72 years old. Printed on not on basically newsprint, and it came back in 9.6.
You want to know how
Sweet
much I paid? You
Jesus.
want to know how much I paid for this book? Take a guess.
Knowing you, $15.
No, I did pay more. I stepped up
Okay.
on these Buck Rogers books.
Okay.
This one of them I paid $55 for, and the other
Okay.
one I paid $70.
Oh my God.
Let's just pretend I spent $70 on this one. That's a 9.6.
That's
Every day, twice on Sunday.
that I think we have a new candidate for the wall, everybody.
If the problem is it's a
I
freaking
know it's a
magazine
magazine
slab.
size, yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. That's my
Yeah, I think Comic Journey here just hit the nail in the coffin. That more than made up for the purple in it. Yeah,
exactly. All right, I gotta.
right.
It's
Biggie.
like right now, off to the side here. It's like Christmas morning when you have kids, and the boxes and packing. Let's pause.
All right, time for a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway.
All right, so we have 29 people in the chat. Make sure everyone that you hit that like button. I'm looking at it right now. I see only 16 likes, guys. Please hit that like button. Let's get this edition of Slab Hub, up at the forefront.
We're gonna do some Silver Age books in a moment, but so let's go ahead and say. Let me do that. Let me share this to the stream and this tab here and bring it in. Let's go ahead and hit that hashtag Buck Rogers after that beautiful thing there. Let me see. Can I get it? So we get the two of us in here. Come on.
Thanks, Rock City, for the update. Appreciate it.
There we are. Hashtag Buck Rogers. We'll get that going. We're going to do I did expand. I have continued to add here, but we're going to do a six book pool. There are some new additions, some new great books. And of course, there are also books with extra drag, extra pulls. The t-shirt, the free Rob Fat Stax t-shirt book is still in here. So yeah, go ahead and get those going there. We got 11, 13. Buck Naked. What are you fronting there for the Duluth Trading Company there?
I understood that reference.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this box is getting heavy. Ugh. You spelled it wrong nowhere. Oh, nowhere. Oh.
No, hashtag Aaron Rodgers. No. No.
All right, I'm going to give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a moment for the lag. All right, I'm seeing Stephen C had already gotten it in there, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, let's go ahead and draw. Who will our winner be? Lucretius, congratulations there, sir. All right, we needed to go to El Biggin mode, remove that so we can see Chris. All right, Chris, what are we doing here, buddy?
Let's see. 1971. All right, let's just go back and forth. Everyone likes the front to back. Now.
Oh, okay. This is a 3-pack.
Oh, boom.
Robin 2 issues 1, 2, and 3.
Foil or hologram cover. Very nice.
Congratulations. That counts as 1.
all day, every day. I'm just going to leave that up there. Now,
X-Men #1. Speaking of a million copies, you have the Remy cover.
Now,
how about Fantastic Four
Ooh.
with a Doctor Doom cover?
Let it ride for a second. Now,
how about X-Men, all new X-Men #1 hip hop variant? DJ's gonna fight you for it.
love it.
See, there's some good books in here.
Rob, hold that up just for a second again. All new Saturday night. All right.
All right.
Now. Boom.
Hey, Adventures of Aquaman.
King of the Seven Seas.
And last book. Unless we get a pull again.
Now.
JLA Century War. So this is a small trade paperback.
Oh, okay.
Large format book. 80-page giant JLA.
That's what I was thinking, Biggie. Very nice.
All
Congratulations,
right.
Les Crucius.
That's a nice set of books. The Crucius, I have your information. So
Wow.
if I get myself a Sharpie, I can write Lucretius 1971, and I should be good there. All right. Let's get back into some slabs, right? Now the CGC slabs. I'm going to mute myself. Chris, here, let me make you at least even equal size there, and you can entertain everybody while I get here. Maybe talk about your your drive for 500.
So I have a drive for 500, everybody. I have a bunch of books I'll be giving away.
Sell them on joining being a member, being a subscriber to your channel. Why don't you?
Well, I have everyone here. I'll just show just a handful of the prizes I'm going to be giving away. Rob has kindly donated a Shannon Mayer beautiful MJ cover where she's holding Peter's mask. That's simply beautiful. Again, Rob, thank you very much for doing that. I'm going to be giving away 3 prize packs of Something is Killing the Children, issue 16, along with the Frozen Virgin variant. I'll be also giving away a 4th one that features the beautiful 1 in 25 Virgin variant. I will also be giving away the 2nd printing of arguably the hottest cover of the last calendar year, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 55, the Webhead. I don't want to say variant because it is not a variant, done by Patrick Gleason. One of the grand prizes I'm going to be giving away is Uncanny X-Men #1, slabbed in a 9.8. The Ken Lashley variant, autographed by Ken Lashley, the man himself. So yeah, all you have to do is make sure that you're subbed up to my channel. I think currently I'm sitting around 481. But looks like Rock just joined. Thank you very much. Now it's 482. Yeah. I appreciate that, comic fan. That's very kind of you. But yeah, when that happens, I will, once I hit 500 and stay to 500, because we all know YouTube likes to pull back now and then. And once I hit 500, I'll be releasing, the time and where and when and how I'll be giving away all those pretty books. But let's carry on with SlabHub.
All right, let's do this. So we're going to get into the CGC Silver Age. I take that back. There is one book in here that's not a Silver Age book.
Okay.
But other than that, but you'll forgive me when you see the book because it is a fun book. All right, so let's get into this. Pull these out here. So, oops, I pulled it out and looked right at the grade, but I didn't register it in my head, so it doesn't really matter. So this is, you could have done this too. You're a co-host.
Yeah, but
Yeah, why? So this is Brave and the Bold, issue number 88,
Ooh.
Interestingly, they don't label it. This. Whether you want to consider this a key or not is up to you. So it's the first appearance of like Wildcat on a different Earth. Is it a key? For most people, not. Key collector, yeah, they'll put anything down.
So it's a 15 center.
Yeah,
So
50
late
center,
60s then?
so this is Brave and the Bold 88 from 1970, actually.
Okay, 70.
So I had this at an 885.
Oh, you were wrong.
Yeah, I was conservative. That's okay. I tend to be conservative because I like to try to. I'd much rather be happy with there than go. Oh, I had this at a 9.8, and like, oh, it was a 9.
So I would say, judging by that, the style of the cape and how it's curled that way, is that Neil Adams?
It is a Neil Adams cover. Yes.
Okay.
So here you go. Brave and the Bold, count 10 and die. Slight marker on the top and front cover, light spine stress lines to cover. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. 9.0 for a book from 1970.
Yeah, a double-digit Brave and the Bold.
Sure.
Yeah,
all right. Here's an early Dead Man book. So this is Strange Adventures.
Wow, what a cover.
Number 210.
Wow. What a cover.
This is from 1968.
Okay, I'm going to take a guess.
This is going to be like I think just like the 4th or 5th appearance of Dead Man.
Okay.
This is it's that first part of that first arc where we've.
Okay, so the spine looks from this angle, it looks terrific. The book is bright. You want to show us the back for a sec? Wow, that looks great too. I'm going to say minimum 9.0.
Okay, so I had this tagged because of some creasing.
Okay.
I had it tagged, let's see, where's the Strange Adventure? At a 6065.
Wow. Okay, so we're way man, I was way off.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
you don't have the benefit of seeing it. Yeah, you
Yep.
don't have the benefit of seeing it. There's some color breaking spine ticks, and there's a sub crease, a mild spine crease that goes on this book too. So you can't see that obviously as well. But yeah, but still, early Dead Man, very good.
Yeah, that's a great cover too.
Oh, okay. Strange Tales. So this is Strange Tales 139.
Just because you have issue 139, I'm going to show that I have issue 138.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 138.
There you go.
Yeah.
A little bit better.
I wouldn't, well,
it's signed by Stan Lee. It's got key information on it.
It's the first appearance of Eternity.
Yeah. Mine has information that says a Baron Mordo and Doramu appearance.
Yep.
But
they're also in this one as well.
So this book is a book. I picked this book up because it was advertised as being in like an 8085 book. I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to call them out because I think people need to be aware of it. It's the Flip Mode boys.
Yeah.
They sell this stuff. They when I got it, I immediately reached out to them because there was no way, because there's a sub crease that goes right down the middle of it. So that was going to limit it. And they're like, oh, what? Really? And I had to take pictures and show them that there was a sub crease. And Jamie was like, whoa, okay. Anyways, so I had this tagging out at a 5560.
Fair.
And there it is, a 60. Oops.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still a good looking book, but I mean, there's nothing special about it. So it kind of like loses the whole the whole point was that it was supposedly a really high grade old book, and it wasn't. And I didn't pay a ton for it, and they gave me some of my money back. So don't get me wrong. I'm not upset. They did offer to give me a full refund and send the book back to them, and we worked out something else. So, but I just want to. I've had more books come back that I bought from those guys where they've graded a certain grade, where they've come back lower than where I've had come and hit or hit higher. Now, my Wolverine 9.8 that's on the wall, that did come from them, and they did have that tagged at like a 9.4. So that one did come back higher. So they're not wrong all the time. I just want to say, hey, it is what it is. All right. Oh, here's some old books. These also came from those guys, but part of a lot buy. So for
10
Jimmy,
cents.
some 10-cent
Yep.
Superman. So
Okay.
this is Superman issue 61. This has Kurt Swan and Stan K cover and art. Mr. Mixelplix makes an appearance. Also, Aquaman and Bizarro cameo in this book.
Okay, so tell me, I'm going to take a guess at this one. I like making guesses on older books. Tell me what's wrong with the spine that I can't see at this point.
All right, so there is some light spine stresses to the cover.
So just stresses, okay?
Yeah, so
Is there a subcrease?
There's some little minor ticks. No subcrease. So there's a little minor here stuff. I mean, this is a good book.
All right, and the back, is it as bright and shiny as? Oh yeah, that looks terrific. Okay, and the year of publication, Rob?
1961.
Oh, I'm kind of nervous because I was way off with that last one, but I'm going to guess an 8.5.
So I had this tagged at a 7580.
Okay. And we're in the middle. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. So yeah, 80 Superman, 10 center. You know, Jimmy likes that.
Yep. That might be right around it might be right around the time when they changed that to 12 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Some 12-cent Action Comics.
Oh, look how bright it is. Yeah. Incredible.
So this is Action Comics 354. Again, Kurt Swan and this is George Klein on cover. Lex
Swanee.
Luthor makes an appearance. Swanee. It's just SWAN, Swan.
Yeah.
Swanee. So here he is.
I was joking.
Oh. So is it? He's got a battle Captain Incredible. Yes. Look at that. His underpants literally over. Did I pronounce it wrong? Did I not say Swan?
No, just poking fun. Like,
oh, okay. All right, we're moving on. So 354. I had this at a 7075.
I think higher. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was also going pre-press on these.
Yeah.
So now these were graded only at CGC, but I did have these pressed elsewhere before they went in. Yeah, that's yeah, you're right. The colors, look at that. That's just, that book's awesome.
Incredible. And what's the back ad on that one, Rob?
American Astronauts.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one before.
The most exciting hobby kit on Earth. Just $1.
Wow. Thanks for joining us, Sam.
All right. Some more Action Comics.
Oh boy, on trial, yes.
So this is Action Comics 301.
301, 12 cents. Yeah, that spine looks really strong.
Yeah, no, this is in really good shape. I had this tagged at 7075 as well, pre-press. This is a Comet appearance in a Supergirl story. And
I'm going to think 8.0. Boom.
There, 8.0. So these are some really solid
yep,
older books.
Love it.
This one I love. I love this cover. So, Candid Camera. I remember growing up watching Candid Camera, and here you are, there, Candid Camera right in front of CBS, Candid Camera catching Clark Kent changing. It is Superman. This is Action Comics 345.
Celebrity cover. Yep.
There's our back for the Aurora model. Oops, let me move that up like that so you can't.
Okay.
Aurora modeling kit.
Rob, my gut's saying 7.5.
So I had this tagged, this one at a 7.5 to 8.0.
Okay. Oh my
9.0.
God, incredible.
Nice.
Very nice for a crossover issue. Very nice.
Holy cow. Yeah, 1967.
Wow.
9.0 light creasing on the cover and light spine stress is all it says. Nice.
Very nice.
So there was one other
terrific.
There was one other Action Comics that I picked up at the same time on these, but it is not in this batch because it's actually I can't remember what issue number it is off the top of my head, but it is the very first superhero cover drawn by Neil Adams. So when he stopped doing like the love romance books and came over to start doing tour, so it was an Action Comics book, and I have it out at a Neil Adams signing event. So
terrific.
Because, well, how could you not? All right. The crime is cameras in the changing room. It was a different time. Yeah, it was a different time. All right, we got ourselves about 5 more books left on this episode of Slab Hub. Ooh. So I love me some World's Finest comics, especially the oldies.
Yes.
So this is World's Finest Comics issue 100.
Oh, okay. The Centennial issue. What's it say there, first of all?
Batman, Superman, the mechanism to bring you back to normal size has been destroyed.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
It has
some love. Yeah. Okay.
It has some wear. This is a book from 1959.
Okay. It's still pretty bright. Yep. Get these prizes. That looks nice and clean, actually.
Yep. The pressing went well on it. So really, you're just looking at primarily the defects. Although there is also, I don't know if you can sort of see, there's a mark here.
Yep. Yep.
And then this bottom corner.
Okay.
So you got some color breaking stuff throughout. Again, over here through the gauntlet on Robin. Lots of color breaking ticks on the spine.
Okay.
But overall.
So I'm going to guess conservatively 4.0.
So I had this tagged at a 4.045 as well.
Okay.
And came back.
Oh,
5.0.
Great. Awesome.
And this is why I always get confused. It's hard to go when you go these lower ends because sometimes part of the problem is that we have a tendency to grade when we're grading our own books, we tend to really do grade a book by its cover and not the rest, right? And so that's why sometimes I'll look at a book because I'm usually comparing covers in my mind between established grades, and I'll say, wait a second, that book's of this, but you don't know what's inside always, and when you're looking at a slab book or something, so like. Or even when you sit in, if you're not paying good attention to the interiors, where the interior pages on this book are probably in really, really good condition. It's tagged at just off-white pages, so it's not taking a big hit from that. So it's doing well there versus sometimes you might get a book that the cover looks better, but it's a lower grade because those pages are trashed. I got one that I'm debating whether I'm going to send it in or not because it looks like someone shot it with a BB or something that went all the way through all the pages except for the front cover. So all the back cover and every issue cover, every page throughout the rest of it has a hole that goes right through the freaking pages.
Thanks, Rock City. Yep, everyone, please hit that like button. It's going to pair well with, I can see it right now, but as soon as you held up that World's Finest with the Tri race car cover that you have there. And So yeah,
Or-
issue 100.
World's Finest, issue
Right.
106.
Yeah.
Here we have, again, nothing special. This is, again, a Swan and K cover. That Great
Duplicate
Scott,
Man.
a criminal who can split in two at will.
Wow.
So this book
It looks better
is in
than the last one.
Yeah, it is in better condition, at least from a cover standpoint. It's the spine has got minor stress marks around the staples, some minor color breaking takes down their bottom. The back, again, looks really good on this one. This one, so I had this tagged at a 5.560.
I'm thinking, 6.0.
Yep. So there we are. You figured when you saw the 5.0 that this one's going to be. So this is a 6.0 off-white to white pages.
Terrific. Terrific. Oh boy. 10 center. What's the issue number?
107.
Okay.
So this is the next issue in this sequence there.
Secret of the Time Creature.
This one also, the covers, the spine is in good condition. We don't have anything. We just have the bottom creepies there. I'm
thinking of 5.5. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay with that.
All right. So issue 107, I had it at a 5.5 or 5.5 to 6.0. 6.5.
Oh man, we're both wrong. That's great. That's great.
So trying to get it so I don't get that glare. The problem with having a big monitor and multiple front lights trying to get fill lights is trying to get that one spot where you can get the least glare on the cover. But all right, 2 to go. One more Silver Age book. Well, whether or not we consider this one Silver Age is up to this. This could be Bronze Age, all depending upon where you want to drop the line. So this is February 1975.
My gut says bronze.
It is a John Romita Jr. ASM 141.
Mysterio's back. And this time he's not alone. What do we got? Morbius, Vulture, Dr. Octopus. Who's in front of Morbius there? I can't tell. Okay.
Is that
I'm not sure who that character is.
Isn't that the guy who's responsible for all the clones? The freaking
year after I was born.
Yeah, not sure. All right, so this is the first Danny Burkhart as Mysterio.
Okay.
So, anyway, so this is February 1975, Amazing Spider-Man 141. I had considered at one point sending this in for a Romita Jr. signing, but decided not to after reviewing it in more detail. I didn't think that it was going to be that high of a grade. I had it like at an 8.85, which I say that it's kind of silly to say that that's not a high grade. I don't know why I would think of that.
Let's take a look at the back first. Is it Sea Monkeys?
No, it's got the Evil Knievel stunt cycle.
Now that's very clean, Rob. Very clean. The spine looks good from that side. I'm going to go higher. I think that's a 9.0 plus.
It pressed pretty damn well.
I think it's a 9.0 plus.
It's an 8.0.
Oh, damn. Still great.
Yeah. Let's see. ASM 141. Light creasing to cover, light scuffing to cover, light spine stress lines to cover. So
they nickel and dimed it down to an 8.0.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Great, though.
All right, last book. This one is going to be a Copper Age book.
Yes. Okay.
newsstand copy of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, the first appearance of Peter Porker, Captain Americat, Goose Rider, and Hulk Bunny. Did I miss anybody?
The thing
They only give credit to Peter Parker, but all the rest are Peter Porker, but all the rest of them are first appearance as well.
The thing that always astonishes me about this book is actually it's so much older than what I think it actually is. Now that's a 80 or 81 release, Rob?
1983.
83. See, I always think that's like 87, 88, post Secret Wars. But that UPC, like, okay, 90 plus.
Yeah, so I had this at 8590. This book is actually surprisingly difficult to get in a high grade, or I should let me rephrase that. In a near mint. Let me phrase that. I don't see a lot of 9.6s or whatever on them, but 8.5.
Nice.
I'm cool with that from the newsstand. So yeah, we got Star Wars on the backside.
Yeah.
I'm happy it is. I'm waiting on I have 2 direct copies that are still out at grading that I'm waiting on. So that'd be interesting to see what they come back with and decide what I want to do with them all. But yeah, 8.5 Marvel Tales, Tails, Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. Of course, a book that will probably take another bump with another Spider-Verse.
He was a surprisingly lovable character into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I really hope they bring him back, even if it's just a cameo kind of thing for the sequel that they're working on. Yeah, that's a great book.
Ooh. So yeah, that was that's a lot. Literally, it looks like when I had kids that were 5 and 3 years old, Christmas morning, just devastation on the landscape. That's what it looks like here with all these boxes and stuff. But that's okay. It'll be fun. So let's do another giveaway, shall we? And I don't know. Let's get a hashtag. I'm just going to go with, let's go with Peter Porker. What the hell?
Not to be confused with Peter Parker.
That's right. So get us our hashtag Peter Porker, and we're going to go ahead and do another 6-book pull. And while we're collecting some of those, Chris, what you got coming up this week? Besides, hopefully you're hitting your 500 mark.
Oh, hopefully that happens. I may probably join the White Shadow this evening, later on tonight for his hangout that he does. And
weekend banter. Yeah.
Banter. And tomorrow I'll be releasing 2 cool guys, 2 epics. Tomorrow night I'll be appearing on Legion of Comics at Week's End. Monday I have a second box from that great box I opened last week for Mystery Box Mondays, featuring a box from J. Scott Campbell's website that actually has a bunch of different top tier artists appearing within it. Wednesday I'll be having a new Comic Book Day hangout that features yourself quite often. And I think that's it. I do need to create a Gary B shout out video. I don't want to miss out on that contest.
Yep.
I do have something kind of scripted up. I'm not going to do what Taylor Winder did, but I do appreciate the shout out and how it came to be. And if you haven't seen that, please head over to Taylor Winder's YouTube channel, and you'll see exactly what Rob and I are kind of laughing at.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my next week. Cool. Rob, yourself?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, weekend stuff. The rest of the stuff's not on my channel. On my channel, Monday, of course, we'll have mail call. There are a significant number of boxes. There's some cool Silver Age stuff in there. I think there's some Atomic Age stuff in there, as well as some copper stuff. It's hard to remember everything that's in there, but that stuff's cool. The other thing I'm gonna be dropping this week, because here down in America, we have our Thanksgiving coming up.
Oh, is that now?
And it's coming up, And as many people know, I am a bit of a barbecue connoisseur, and I actually have been hit up by a few people asking me questions about smoking a turkey and prepping them. So I'm actually going to tomorrow. I'm going to be the video won't drop tomorrow, but I'm going to be cooking a turkey tomorrow with my pregame warm-up turkey in preparation for the game day turkey. I'll be recording a video on how I prep and do that as we smoke a turkey and put that out in ahead of Thanksgiving. So anybody who's interested in checking it out before they go, that'll be posted. And on Thanksgiving Day, we will have there'll be a mystery box that drops. And of course, next Saturday's on SlabHub, we'll have Burke from Burke Fam 54 on the Thanksgiving weekend day edition. So that's what we're looking forward to.
I just want to give a shout out. Jack B has joined us. For those of you that are not aware of Jack B, he is a man that puts together mystery boxes and donates a portion of his funds to local charities in around Michigan. It's a wonderful thing. He also does tailored mystery boxes as well. When he does his big mystery boxes, when you contact him that you're interested in one, he generally asks you what are your top 3 favorite titles, and he tries to put those ones primarily in those mystery boxes for you. He's a real good dude. So yeah, Jack, thanks for joining us.
I'm all about look at me. That's why I do this. All right, let's go ahead and draw this. I'm no Gary B. Never could figure it out. All right,
way to go,
Jason, congratulations. All right, let's take a look here. Let me pull this out of there. Let's go to big mode. All right, here they are. There's so many boxes of things laying around. I'm like trying to figure out where's what. All right, what do you want to do, Chris?
Let's see.
More back and forth and just go?
Let's go.
All right, let's just go. Back and forth it is. Jason, let's see what you get.
Now.
All right. First book out of the pile. We have Captain America, issue number 1, Transformation and Truth.
Triumph.
Sorry. I only saw a few letters and filled in the blanks.
Now.
All right. We have a dual signed.
That's a Todd Knock, is it not?
This is signed by Robbie Thompson and Mark Wade.
Okay.
So it's a dual signed Captain America book there, $695 incentive variant. Congratulations. Hope you like Captain America. The Canadians pulling them for you.
Now, see if I can get a third one. Oh boy.
Green Lantern number 1.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That is fantastic. That's a great cover. Now.
Uh-oh. Is this 2 books or no? It's just sticking together. Danger Girl. Back in Black.
Is that a J. Scott Campbell?
Well, I think so. Danger Girl done by anybody other than J. Scott Campbell?
That's why that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, is that a JSC right there?
I don't see one. But I don't think that anybody else does it. It doesn't say it doesn't have his name written on the front. So maybe somebody else does. No. Oh, it's Danger Girl. All right, you got 2 more books.
2 more books. Let's just take the very last one.
Very last book in the pile. We have an extra large book. This is Batman Master of the Future.
Very cool. I've never seen that cover before.
This should be a complete. This should be a complete story. Small little it's an Elseworld story.
Oh, I love the DC what if stuff.
Yeah. All right, one more.
Okay, front to back. Let it ride for a second. Now. This is it.
Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21. I think this is 27. Annex just hit town.
Very, very cool. Spidey sense tingling and everything.
Jason, I'm pretty sure I have your information. If not, I'll ping you because I know. All right. Damn you with your front to back. Fair enough. Well, you can always go back to front, but sometimes they don't like that.
You're damned if you, well, you know the rest.
You never go back to front. Wait, you never go. All right, cool. So there we go. We got Jason Lacrucius. Congratulations on your wins. A lot of great slabs, but I think we all, let me down below what you thought your favorite was, but I think we all know the real winner was
incredible.
The 9.6 Golden Age Australian book.
Magazine size.
Yeah, that's the only downside to the whole thing. Is
it's not size. I'm just saying the fact that it's that large.
Yeah.
It's 70 years old on weak paper at best, and it still comes in at 9.6.
Yeah.
Great way to end the show.
So there you are, a registered GP Melbourne for transmission by post as a periodical. There you are. All right, guys, until next time, thanks for hanging out with us. Remember, next week on SlabHub, we're going to have Burke from Burke Fam 54. It'll be Morphin time. You can bet on that. Collect what you want. Don't listen to any of us, especially me, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching, guys.